Are you going to help me talk about aliasing? You're going to talk about aliasing with everybody? Remember before when I had that envelope and I was talking about variables? Well, not all variables work like that. And it's kind of hard to explain. The best way to explain it is to have Pip in here explain it for us. Yeah. Okay, anyways. So if I were to say A equals 5, all right, A is just, it's 5. If I said B equals A, well, A will be 5, and B will also be 5. But then if I change A equals 6, well, A is now 6, and B will still be 5. Once we start dealing with collections of things like lists, it works a little bit different. So I'm going to make A equal just a list from 0 to 9. So I'm just going to easily create that with the range function, put in 10, and there we go. A is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. If I said B equals A, okay, now B is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Pippin's gone now. So if I were to say, let's say, change A at location 0 to suddenly become the number 99, right? If I print out A, 0 turned to 99. Makes sense. Did I ever change B? Well, yeah, I did. So what the heck's going on here? I never actually said B at location 0 become 99, but that happened. Why did that happen? Well, here's why. We have aliased that list with the variable name B. So that list was created inside the computer in one place. And we had a variable called A, which was pointing to that list. And then I said, hey, create another variable called B and point to that same list A is pointing to. So both A and B are pointing to the exact same single one list inside the computer. So when if we change that list with the variable name A, we're changing that one list. And if we access that same list and we make a change with variable name B, we're changing that same exact list. That's what we've done here. So just as a warning, a lot of the people have a hard time with this aliasing idea. It's a little bit weird. It really is. And it's hard to get your head around, but it's kind of a rational thing. Let me put it this way. Let's say you have a list of 1 million items. What makes more sense? Does it make more sense to copy 1 million things into another list inside the computer? Or does it make sense to just create a different name for that same list? I mean, it almost seems obvious, right? Like, one will save a lot of time and a lot of space inside the computer. The other will take a lot of time and take up a lot of extra space. We're doubling the amount of space required to hold those 1 million elements. So it kind of makes sense. Now, if you ever wanted to make a copy of a list, there's a really easy way to do it. So A is that, but if I say B equals A, and then I do this list slicing thing, I can change B, or let me change A at location 0 back to 0. A is now that. B is left alone. Because when we did this right here, this was saying create a new list that's a copy of all the things in the original list.